Welcome back, everyone, to another bonus episode of Games Lost to the Ages. I'm Blitz, your host from MaddnessScene. Good to have you with us. We finished all of the gameplay we want to show for Marvel Nemesis. One last thing we wanted to do was just go through like the cards that you get that kind of show off the characters and everything. Mm-hmm. This is a nice little thing. There's also like, I guess, full comics or something like that, but that's going to take a lot of time, so...
Yeah, those are like 20 minutes or something with just watching the whole thing of the comics, and someone, I think, narrates or something.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I looked at them, but I mostly, myself, when I played for the game, always found the cards to be pretty cool.
Yeah, so we'll show these off, and no loot boxes necessary for this either, even though it's an EA game, but it's back in the day... Before,
before all that crap,
Yeah. Nowadays you have to buy the cards.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And the characters.
You have to get a loot crate that will randomly give you a possible chance of getting the card.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so this is essentially the card about Niles Van Rocco. You get a little information about him there. And then there's some cards, obviously, about the aliens and several other things.
I guess it's pretty good concept art to show there.
Oh yeah,
That's nice. Yeah, old games used to do that. That was actually really cool. They would show like concept art and other things.
No, that's like a DLC thing.
Yeah, pay extra for the fan pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music and all that.
Yeah, get the soundtrack for only
Day one DLC soundtrack and concept art.
Yeah, you're right though. That is so true.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
So yeah, then you get some cards of the fighters, their stats, all that stuff. Yeah, and then for some reason they do like cards of the buildings. So here's like Avengers Mansion. Of course, the headquarters of...
They even give you the address.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's the other thing that's cool. Some of these cards, they're pretty short. Mm-hmm. So. Okay. Alright, let's see her stats. Yeah, so she has a pretty low durability rating and all that. I'm surprised though her strength wasn't up just a little bit more. But okay, Elektra. Yeah, hers is really short, sweet, to the point. Alright. Now I get the Daily Bugle.
So many cards.
It still would have been funny if they had J. Jonah Jameson in the background during that one fight. I would have loved to have heard him heckling Spider-Man, rooting Venom on.
This menace has brought aliens to the city.
Yeah.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah, look at what he's brought to the city now.
Yeah.
It's his fault for the alien invasion.
And get the Eviscerators. Let's hope this recording works, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be something if I go through all these cards and screws up again. Okay. Yeah, this is actually Paragon in her native form. Her original name was Maya. Yeah, the interesting thing here in the card is it says she was captured by Van Rocco centuries ago. So I almost wonder if she was put in like a stasis pod or something.
It took them that long
to make her what she ended up becoming. So that's interesting. Okay, now I get stormed. Yeah, here's the Desolators. You actually get a little information about them too, which is nice. I like that card. Yeah, surprisingly, his intelligence is pretty low. Which I always thought Venom was, at least to me, fairly intelligent.
This game doesn't think so.
Yeah, I guess they think he's stupid. And then you finally get the information about the little device there.
Okay.
Which is good. Yeah, so they're made from nanotechnology that increase the strength and speed of their hosts. So see, that's why when he versed Venom, he seemed a bit tougher.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah, just like with anything that makes you more aggressive, you're not as focused. So that's interesting. Okay. Hey Matt, can you like say this weird thing? She does like some weird. I don't even know how you can pronounce it. It's art of Kuri Aksha
Kyoku Shinkai?
karate.
Yeah.
It's like her weird kicking moves that she does.
That's what it looks like to me. Kyoku
Yeah.
Shinkai. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It sounds like a Japanese.
Yeah, she, I guess.
Well, it looks
is
like it has a
Japanese.
Japanese name too.
Yeah, Ryoku
Kurakaki.
yeah. So, yeah, I'd never heard of that karate art form.
Either, no.
So, interesting. Sometime I'm gonna look that up just to see how it's actually done.
Yeah.
See if it's anything kind of like this or not.
Probably not actually like this.
Yeah, it's probably a variation form or something. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, just to recap one there. Spider-Man.
This game also
Everyone's favorite Marvel hero.
Yeah, one of my favorites. For sure. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't actually get into Spider-Man until I saw the original trilogy of Tobey Maguire when I saw the first one. And then I really liked the second one. I actually was
That's the one with the Dr. Octopus?
Yeah. I actually made a costume out of his once for Halloween way back when.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite villains out of the Spider-Man.
Then there's a Spider-Man 2 video game that you used to like too, right?
Oh, that game is great. Because you not only have Doc Ock, but you have
A bunch of other villains.
all these other characters
Yeah.
and stuff like that, yeah. A lot of characters that a lot of people would recognize from, like if you watched like the 90s Spider-Man series and stuff, which was pretty good. Yeah, Maulers. Okay, we're almost there, guys.
Halfway. A little more than halfway.
There's just a lot of cards here, but I mean, if you want the extra information that kind of might answer some of your questions about stuff from the game, you kind of have to go through them.
Yeah.
So. When he's not chasing skirts in one of his souped up hot rods. That's funny. I remember him being like a ladies' man in that original Fantastic Four movie way back when I went and saw that.
That's the one that where they had Chris Evans playing as the Human Torch, right?
Yeah. I thought he was pretty good.
Before he became Captain America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the same actor.
Wow. See, I never watched the Captain America stuff. I didn't know that was the same guy. Wow.
Yep.
That's cool.
Flame on.
I like it when the thing says it's clobbering time. Yeah, the one guy who played as the Thing in the movie, I liked him too. He was pretty good.
Yeah, those movies didn't do too well. Actually, no Fantastic Four movie has ever done well.
Well, I'll just say this. To me, they were at least better than what they tried to put out with that new series that failed right from the get-go with that new movie. The one director was even bashing it. And, you know, he directed that movie. And it's like, why are you talking your movie down? I guess he had some creative issues with some of the people on the production team, and they put in other stuff that he didn't want, so...
You would think that the director would have control over that stuff.
I know. I guess in his case, he must have not had as much control as most directors do, so...
Yeah.
I never went to see it. It didn't look good. Alright, Iron Man. Just remember, when you see Iron Man, start listening to that one song.
Yeah.
It goes real well with him.
That's interesting that the card they call him Anthony Stark instead of Tony Stark. Usually, that's what he's known by these days.
Yeah, I think the whole thing with calling him Tony Stark is just a shorter version. I think that's why they call him that. So. Yeah. As you can see, he's got, pretty high stats. Fighting skills a little bit low, but not bad. And then Van Roko in his suit of armor. Oh. Okay. So yeah, the interesting thing with that card, Blitz, they talked about how he had to use some energy from that reactor core at the power plant just to power his suit up. So that's why they were using it a lot, and it seemed to be protecting it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's cool about these cards. If you read them, they kind of, again, fill in
background on what's going on in the story missions.
A few little details here and there for the story, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so he's made up of like 100 men. He's got all these memories in his head. If you end up with low energy, his special energy, then he stands and he's all possessed. And he's vulnerable to be hit and all that. So. Then here's Magneto.
Yeah, we were talking, I think we weren't recording when we were talking about, we were just saying his appearance in this game was kind of random.
Yeah, it was.
He just kind of came up out of nowhere, and then after a few missions, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, he ends up dying at the hands of Paragon. Yeah, it was interesting how he came, and all he had to say when he saw the encounter between Iron Man and Van Roko saving Brigade was very interesting. But didn't exactly explain why he was there.
How he got there.
At that time.
Nothing. Yeah, he just
Right
kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They just kind of shoved him in at the end, it felt like.
Yeah, out of all the characters, he definitely felt like he was just sort of this last thought and they just threw him in a way. I still wish they would have put his helmet on, though, because I know that's what everybody knows Magneto for, him wearing that helmet and, all that stuff. Okay. Finally getting places. Yeah, look at this card. Yeah, this guy picked the wrong field to be in. If he wouldn't have been in biological weaponry with the field of toxins, it wouldn't have happened to him.
Yep. CrazyHobo, you're gonna laugh when you see what number we're on.
It's taking some time. Just want to make sure I get all this stuff and don't go too fast for the viewers. Okay, there we go. Number 30. Oh, now we're finally getting to the boss cards. So this just gives you the little background on what happened and stuff like that, even though we know. But the images are cool. That's one thing I like about them. is there. Yeah, Wolverine being annihilated. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that looked nasty. Also, see, this is again another thing that sort of fills the plot. Remember how Daredevil was taken over earlier?
Yeah.
This essentially explains that Elektra was going to track down the person who had taken control of him. Assuming that it was the Wink, obviously, who did it to begin with.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Yeah, and it's funny with stuff like this. This is actually like their old. They sort of give a peek at what their original finisher would have been like. Even Van Rokel's was different. I think they stayed the same in the DS version. Let's look that up just to see, and yeah, they did. But in the console versions, they just changed them. Okay, this is the lab. Oh, hey, the music's kept it interesting. I've enjoyed the soundtrack. I love that card right there. Jeez.
I think I had to do that fight where I was playing as Johnny Ohm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Daredevil was giving me a little bit of annoyance.
Yeah, now I get the obliterators here. Look at how big their cannon is there. It's a giant laser cannon. Now the last card. See, and again, his finisher is going to be different too. He actually grabs him by the head.
And doesn't miss his last shot.
Yeah.
Like he actually does in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his finisher is pretty cool until he misses with that third shot. Alright, well, there's all the cards.
Yup.
Hope you all enjoyed reading them along as I went through them.
Yep. Thanks for showing all that, and that'll wrap up Marvel Nemesis. So, Good game. Thanks for bringing this over and having us play it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, and I had fun watching you guys play it.
All right, then. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been a series of games lost to the ages, and we hope you have a good day now, and we'll see you in another series. Take care.